Hi, welcome to day 34 of our 40 days through the Gospel of John, and we are in John chapter 16, and at the very end of this chapter is where I want to focus our attention. In John 16, for quite a lot of it, Jesus is explaining to his disciples that he's going to be gone, he's going to die, he's going to come back, and he's going to go again. He describes it in a few different ways. They get very confused, but essentially Jesus gets them to understand, I'm going to die. You're going to be sad about that. I'm going to be raised back to life. You're going to be happy about that. And I'm going to leave and ascend to the Father. He's trying to help them understand the journey that's about to happen. And at the end of all of that, when they finally get it, Jesus says this, I've told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you'll have trouble, but take heart, for I have overcome the world. Jesus' aim for them to understand the death, resurrection and ascension story, the purpose for them to understand that is that they may have peace. Though we live after that story, and as we approach Easter, we're again reminded of the fact that Jesus went to a cross. He died a physical death. He was raised back to life and he ascended to the Father. And the reason we know that story is for the same purpose, so that we may have peace. The Passion Translation has a particular way of describing this trouble. It says, for in this unbelieving world, you will experience trouble and sorrows. I don't know whether you know what that feels like. Probably you're maybe watching this video at the start of the day. I record these videos at the end of a day. I've just experienced a day, a tough day in actual fact. I woke up late, didn't have time for a shower today. I was late for my starting day at work. Karen was unwell, lots of things going on. I didn't feel too great. It's been a day, not a massively awful day, but a tad experience of that trouble and sorrow just for this day. And Jesus says, you're going to have those days. You're going to experience trouble and sorrow. You may experience tremendous trouble and strife, difficulties, persecution. You may experience deep sorrow, or you might just scratch the surface of it. But either way, whatever the day holds for you this day, whatever amount of trouble and sorrow is ahead, Jesus says, I want you to have peace. I want you to have my peace, says Jesus. I want you to overcome the fear and anxiety and the struggles and the issues. I want you to overcome them with the assurance that I have died and was raised back to life, that you have salvation through the cross, that you have every promise in the word of God through what Jesus purchased for you, because he has overcome the world. That's what he says. I have overcome the world. Whatever you're facing, whatever is going on, Jesus overcome the difficulties so that you can have peace. Now, walking in that is a different thing, but clinging to the cross, to the resurrection, to the story of what happened 2,000 years ago and is alive today for you and for me, is the key to us experiencing that peace in the midst of the troubles, because he's overcome the world. Well, whatever today faces for you, cling on to that story, cling on to that reality. He has given his peace to you. Have a great day.